uncertainty, and unfamiliar territory. Most of the things you want in life lie on the other side of pain.
It's midnight. We're still out trekking.
Success is all about adaptation, and to survive means you must adapt, or else you'll never make it to the top. The bottom of a mountain is nice. It's warm, comfortable, and has a lot of tasty food. But it's a lot harder to appreciate the food when you constantly have access to it. Water seems abundant until you step out to see where it comes from and how fast it's disappearing. To truly value your luxuries, you have to experience and live through modesty. And if you want to find the truth in all aspects of life, you have to venture further up the hill. This is what climbing is all about. Initially, we went to the mountains to learn about the mountains.
The stars are beautiful. I don't know if you can see it on the iPhone, but that's the best part.
Himalayan culture, resourceful living, geography, and the melting glaciers that affect billions of lives. But the more time we spend in the mountains, the more we realize we were not only learning about the mountains, but about ourselves. The mountains are not only the subject, but they are also the teacher. One of the greatest teachers on planet Earth.
Gonna make sure we survive this? The legendary Nims.
This is it. This is the summit push. And my mindset is, I'm gonna make it to the summit or I'm gonna die trying. I don't know if that's the right mindset to have. That's just how I feel. Of the many lessons the mountains teach us, it's at the zenith where something very human yet magical occurs. I call it mountaintop clarity, where everything begins to make sense and the polluted mind finds purity once again. You experience fulfillment, which then harmonizes with a feeling of utmost humbleness. Overlooking the vast amount of space makes you realize you're just a grain in the universe, and all your problems are meaningless. Ego dissolution takes place, and the important things in life begin to present themselves. It's such an esoteric, yet simple concept at the same time. The real problems are the ones right in front of me. The disregard for living things and the destruction of the beauty of our planet. Almost 1/3 of Earth's population rely on the waters from Himalayan glaciers for drinking, energy, and agriculture. The impact from melting glaciers includes increased flooding, lower agriculture yields, more extreme weather events, and the deaths of many, which can cause harm to millions of people across the world. These problems we face are unnecessary pains that are only destructive to Earth and human civilization's well-being. The only pain we should be experiencing is the one that helps us become stronger, more resilient, and modest individuals. And that is one of the most beautiful lessons the mountains have taught me. At a monumental point in my life, pain is what put me in my darkest place. But on the other side, it's what allowed me to see the beauty behind it that often goes unnoticed by most. Simply put, the harder the climb, the better the view, and the best views usually lie behind the highest mountains. And that's also when you find out who you really are and what you are made of.
I'm sick. My tonsils are swollen, coughing up phlegm and blood. I'm dizzy. But I'm not gonna let any of that stop me because we're at the end. When you think you've used all your energy, you're only at 60%. Your mind is a lot more powerful than your body can ever be.
We all can climb and have the potential to reach summits, but like the melting glaciers, our time is limited and we must take action to initiate this magnificent journey.
We want climate justice! So we are all gathered over here for a cause, and it's called climate justice. So whatever the pollution is going on over here in Nepal, it's not right, it's not going in the right direction. We should go in our sustainable way of living, and even the government needs to understand these things. We need to build our development sector in such a way that our youth can go sustainably, and for our future, we need to work together.
Ultimately, you only have one option if you want to make it to the top, and that's to keep climbing. And in order to appreciate the beauties of these climbs, we must make sure that they stay intact and exist. So that is my World Vlog Challenge entry, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. We were tasked with creating a video to raise awareness on the importance of Himalayan glaciers and how their rapid disappearance is catastrophic to ecosystems and the inhabitants of planet Earth. Now, doing this in an entertaining fashion is a great challenge because, simply stating facts about climate change over video footage, that's easy. But in order to make this entertaining, you have to weave it into your own personal experience and kind of tell two different stories at once. This video entailed my relationship with the mountains, the lessons that they can teach us, and the greater meaning behind these magical Himalayan glaciers. So if you think I did a good job, please be sure to leave your vote and show your support. If you want to make a positive impact and mitigate climate change, then all you have to do is contribute to the prevention of global warming. Reduce your carbon footprint by using less plastic, minimize energy consumption, and just do small things like turning off lights that aren't being used, stuff like that. So yeah, thanks again for listening to this message. At Mabuhay Pilipinas, let's bring home the adobo.